In this video, we will insert or import images into InDesign CS6. The place command is a primary method used to insert graphics because it provides the highest level of support for resolution, file formats, and color. Placing, inserting, and importing are terms that may be used interchangeably throughout this process. If you're creating a document and the resolution, format, and color characteristics aren't critical, you can use the drag and drop feature as demonstrated in the importing text tutorial from the previous chapter. However, pasting will embed a graphic in the document, the link to the original graphic file is broken, and doesn't appear in the links panel, and you can't update the graphic from the original file. To get started, I'm going to place an image on the first page of the Sandy's Daycare Center file that we used in previous chapters. Select Ctrl-D on a PC or Command-D on a Mac to open the dialog box. Navigate to your image, select it, and click the Open button. Notice that our cursor now displays a small black arrow, paintbrush, and thumbnail of the image we are about to place. At this point, we could either left-click in the document to simply place the image at whatever size it is inserted at, or we can draw a new frame that the image will fit inside of, which I'll do now. When my picture is inserted, you should immediately notice a problem. And that is that the picture is pixelated and the quality is very low. If you import your image and you see this problem, a few things could be causing it. First, the image you placed in the document could have a low resolution. You can view the resolution of your place file by selecting its name in the Links panel and checking the resolution settings. The image you placed in the document could also have an acceptable resolution in general, however you've enlarged it too much, which has caused the poor quality. If this is the case, try reducing the size of the image. Finally, if neither of these suggestions seems to be your issue, it would be a good idea to check the display settings within InDesign. To do this, select the View menu, select Display Performance, and then ensure that High Quality Display is selected. In my example, notice that my display performance settings were set to a typical display. I'm going to select High Quality Display and notice after a second the image is now displayed at a higher quality. As I briefly mentioned a moment ago, when you place an image into an InDesign CS6 document, you have created a link to the image on your local computer. To demonstrate this point, I'm going to click on the Links panel on the right-hand side of the screen and select my image. Notice within the Links panel that there is a path to where the file is located within my computer. So you might be wondering, what's the point and why is this important? This link between the InDesign document can be helpful because if you were to make any changes to the image, it would be reflected within the InDesign document. This link prevents you from having to delete the image and re-import it back into InDesign after the change has been made. To demonstrate, I'm going to navigate to the location of this image on my computer. I'm going to right-click on the file and choose Edit. When I do so, the image is opened within Paint. And just to make a point, I'm going to draw lines all over the image and then I'm going to save it. When I go back to my InDesign document and look at the Links panel, notice that I have a warning icon in the status column of my Links panel. It looks like a yellow triangle with an exclamation point in it. This is indicating that the file has been modified. The only thing I need to do to update this image is double-click this icon and then notice that the image has been updated and the markings are displayed. Rather than link to a file that you've placed in a document, you can also embed or store the file in the document. When you embed a file, you break the link with the original. Without the link, the Links panel doesn't alert you when the original has been changed, and you cannot update the file automatically like I did in this previous example. Also, you should know that embedding a file increases the document's file size, so this might not be a wise idea if you have many images within your document. To embed the image, select the image within the Links panel, click the Links panel menu, and from the drop-down menu, choose Embed Link. The image will remain in the Links panel, but an icon will display indicating that the image is in fact embedded. If you wanted to relink the image, simply click the Link panel menu and choose Unembed Link from the drop-down menu. This concludes our tutorial on inserting images into InDesign. Keep in mind that not only do you have different methods of inserting your images, you also have the options to link the image to the file's location on the computer or embed the image within the document. And hopefully this video has helped making that decision a little bit easier for you.